I came here in August of 2014 for a job, working as an engineer for Chevron in downtown Houston. I noticed it the first time when I was looking with my girlfriend for apartments. The one that was our favorite apartment had a pretty great view of downtown, but later on, looking at the skyline a little closer, there was one building that seemed uh, pretty unlike the rest. It was not in such great shape. A lot of the windows were missing, lots of boarded up entrances, and it's all fenced off. It's definitely not the safest area. It's funny because it's pretty close to right in the economic center of downtown, and I was wondering why they hadn't just demolished it. It was interesting, and I did a little research, and I think originally it was a Holiday Inn. I think it was actually the biggest Holiday Inn in the continental US for when it was built, which I think was the early 70s. It was a successful Holiday Inn for, I assume, for a couple decades, and then it was transitioned. I think it became a Days Inn for a little while. There have been several investment groups that have invested in that property and then gone out of business, so they've all had some grand vision for what this building could be. There's a large homeless population that has ended up living in the building. It presents an interesting problem, just because what do you do when there is this area that is basically providing some sort of home for people who wouldn't otherwise have a home, albeit not a great home? Is it right to take away the home that people have made because the skyline could be more beautiful without it? That's a question I don't have an answer to.